Welcome back to Breaking the Mold. Mat Parsons here with us in the hot seat. You excited?
I'm stoked.
You having fun?
I am.
All right. Earlier you were mentioning a little bit about Never Shout Never. You played a show with them. There's been talks about this tour possibly happening with them.
Yeah, actually. We were supposed to go, actually, before he left for the AP tour. We were supposed to, actually, he starts that in like 5 days or something like that. But we were supposed to do something before that. And it's just going to be like he wants to do just off the record acoustic tour, you know what I mean? Just kind of a couple weeks or something like that. We're just kind of chilling out, away from, the hype, stuff like that. But it looks like we're kind of talking about the end of August when he gets done with Warped Tour, because he's actually headliner on Warped Tour this year. So, when he gets done with that, we're gonna, see what we can do.
Sounds good. Totally stoked, kind of keeping it in the back of your mind.
Oh yeah. But my thing is like I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because like that's huge. That's huge. If I really think about it, then I'm just gonna I'm gonna be so stoked about it. And something happens,
Do you have any other plans on other tours that are gonna be going on for the next couple months?
Well, actually, like I said, my main focus right now is to get that CD done. And when I do, then I'm just gonna my managers and I have talked about this. Like they really want me to focus on the marketing, focus on this, focus on making sure you have good material, stuff like that. But with me, it's kind of hard because I just want to get out there. I just want to be on the road. I want to, just play. With me, live shows are the best. They are. You can't get anything better than that. As far as like, even I think I even perform better live, like than in a studio or something like that.
Really feed off that vibe.
Right, exactly. And I'm just super stoked about getting out on the road, and just meeting people and stuff like that. So.
Awesome. Do you have any real goals and motivations for this record that you're planning on making?
Well, I mean, of course, like there's that ultimate goal. Like, I want it to be a success in a way, I want people to enjoy it. I want to. A big part of it is the thing with Never Shout. I'll say the thing with Never Shout Never is like he is now, with his new record, What Is Love, he has now gotten to a serious side of him, and no one's ever seen that before. And it was kind of out of nowhere, you know what I mean? And he was actually worried about the fact that like, and this is going to change like everything about, because people are used to my music. With me, I took that as a lesson learned, in that with this CD and with every CD I do, I want to make sure that there's that healthy balance between serious and cutesy. So I want people to know that I do have my mission in what I want to say, what I want to represent. But also I want them to know that, I'm just happy-go-lucky type. So that's my main goal. I want to have that balance to where people know that I have a serious side, but they also know that I'm just, So that's a big part of it. Not many people think of that when you do like a CD or something like that, but it is actually very important as far as, your fan base and like, let's say you have a really cutesy record, the entire thing, and then you go on stage to a live show and then you start talking about all the serious stuff. It's going to be like, what are you talking about, man? So I want to have that healthy balance there.
It seems like a lot of musicians today, when they have that mixture in music, they come out as this new cutesy artist, have a very young demographic,
right.
Especially when it's solo artists, usually targeted towards girls. Right. The guys seem to like the heavier stuff, especially at
manly
a young
stuff.
age. It seems that, once into their sophomore or junior album, these guys kind of take more of a twist, like, I've been making these albums. Now it's time for me to really unleash this other side of me. And it seems like you're kind of already in that phase. You kind of have a little bit of both going on.
Yeah, I've witnessed, I've played with a lot of people who have been out there for a while, who have, done their thing, and I've learned from it. I've kind of just watched them and how they do things, and I've learned that if you want to do something like that, if you want to have that serious message or something like that, right off the bat, let's get into it. Let's just have that mix, that healthy mix. And it seems like, to me, from the conversations I've had with people who have been in the business, it seems like that's the smartest thing to do. And I would love that, because I want the best of both worlds there.
There you go. Yeah. And you love playing live.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of where you kind of catch your vibe. Even think you perform a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
What would you say has been some of your best experience, like one of your best shows and experiences that you've had?
Let's see. I'll tell you what. This is about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. I'll tell you two instances, totally different circumstances. I I was on tour with the Heisman Hopefuls from Binghamton. They're my buddies. Anyway, we played a show on what was it? Was it on New Year's? Yeah, it was on New Year's Day, and I don't know, something about that show. There were a lot of people. That was just one of those big shows. You know what I mean? That was pretty huge, and that you just felt like the energy from everybody. It was really, really cool. It was even on the floor. There was no stage or anything. Set up on the floor. Everybody's just surrounding you. It's really, really awesome. But then again, there was probably my favorite show ever. I played at the Vintage Theater when I was like an open mic, and there's nobody there. And so me and my friends that were there, like 10 of us, we decided to like just set up like, this is gonna sound like, just, yeah, okay. We set up like candles and stuff around, and everybody like had pillows on the floor, and they were just kind of chilling and relaxing, drinking coffee. And we had like the lights down and the lights on the stage, and I went up and I just played for like an hour. I played covers. I played everything I possibly knew. And everybody was just chilled out and relaxed, very, very relaxed atmosphere. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Honestly, I think that was the best performance I've ever given, just because, and it wasn't big, it wasn't over the top, but it was just, I don't know, the feeling you get from that is just awesome. So cool. So, yeah.
Sounds like a really, really unique experience.
Definitely.
Would you prefer that? Like, how would you feel if I said to you, you're going to be playing at Croc Rock in front of 600 people on stage, mixed audience. Would you choose that or choose the experience that you had at like the Vintage Theater?
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, if I'm on a tour or something like that, I'd probably go to Croc Rock. You know what I mean? Because I'm already in that vibe. If I'm just playing locally, like one single show, I'd probably go with like, yeah, with the Vintage. Like I would, because it's once I'm already on tour and in the vibe, I'd love to play. I want all the people that I possibly can get. You know what I mean? But when I'm relaxed, when I'm at home, you know, I just love that. I would definitely rather play Vintage if I'm at home. But if I'm touring, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you like to play a couple songs for us later today?
If you want me to.
I think we do.
Okay.
I would say so.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, man, you got it.
We're going to be right back. Coming up next, we have Kevin James Devine coming in to sit in the hot seat with us. Don't touch that dial. We have 2 awesome performances coming up. We'll be right back.